How can we just get back to where life is simple and we are the ones that show up? But it is a process to get there. I am Tammy, and I am a registered dietitian, but have merged into inner child work because it's not about the food. It's simply reconnecting with you and who you were as a kid and what you loved to do as a kid, and trying to tap back into the joy, the simplicity, the curiosity, being adventurous, and like all of these aspects about just being a kid, because we lose that. So what I'm finding now with working with adults is so much of finding ourselves is truly just getting back to that.
It's not about the food, it's not about the scale, it's about me. I truly transformed, and Tammy was a pivotal part of that. Reaching back to things that trigger you and the reason why you do the things you do and you make the choices that you make, actually doing the work and digging into the whys completely changed the course of my life.
And being in the moment with her, she's been able to ask questions that's made me have many whoa moments.
One of my favorite parts about working with people is hearing their story, but it's not just hearing their story, it's starting to connect some of the dots. And it's the coolest thing is when we connect those dots and that person just has that aha moment. Things click, all of a sudden something resonates. And it's almost like your inner child was like, yes, yes, like you got it, you got it. And it's the coolest moment because then we can work with that. Then you know how you can tend to that need. Then you know how you can show up for your inner child, so that way you're not getting triggered in that same way over and over again. And it's such a powerful moment, and that's when you see lasting change. Long-term changes, that's what we all want, but we've all been in that cycle where it can last for a couple weeks, maybe a couple months, maybe a year, but then something brings you back and you're right back to where you were. It's because you didn't heal the wound. So I love having my nutrition and exercise background to be able to help while we're healing the wound, but I can't ignore the wound anymore.
Working with Tammy, I have freed myself up to be able to take care of little Karen the way she wanted to be taken care of.
It is turning within to find out, how can I meet my own needs? How can I validate my own experience? And how can I start to show up for myself?
To me, there's nobody else out there like her. Even just having a conversation and just getting to know her as a person initially, there'll be no doubt in your mind that you need to work with her.
One of my goals working with people is to help them break out of this scripted life where we're just going through the motions, where we feel like we're on autopilot, we're just kind of checking the box every single day, to be able to do the healing work to where life gets fun and unscripted and adventurous and spontaneous, and we're finding joy again in the little things and finding our purpose, operating in our gifts, and truly living up to our full potential. And your inner child is truly the gateway to get to that place. Your inner child has already nudged you here. That's why you're watching this video. So if you are ready to explore that further, to reconnect with your inner child, to help connect those dots, all you have to do is reach out. And we schedule a free discovery call and we just connect, just so I can hear your story. And sometimes that alone is healing for you. To have someone finally validate your story and for you to be able to speak your truth is healing in itself. So just that phone call alone could spark a little fire in you to really go on this journey. And if you decide that, hey, this feels right, something feels in alignment here, then we go with it and we explore the other options on how you can reconnect with your inner child and how you can heal those wounds. And it just starts with a simple 30-minute free conversation just to share your story.